Welcome to Crafty Little Beach. This is Julie. Today I have a Dollar Tree DIY for you. This is a 1 liter, so you could do it with a soda. I thought maybe the Smart Water bottle would be good, or a water bottle in general, because it's flat. There's really not a lot of shape on this. So my tentacles will be all kind of straight before I curl them up. Now, the water bottle label left a lot of residue on there, but it was super easy to remove with some of that. It's kind of a new kind of glue gun material that they have from Dollar Tree, and I use that to clean up the bottle, and we can start DIYing this one. I'm going to switch up the colors. I'm going to use that same like sky blue color, but I'm going to mix it up with some of this like dark blue to kind of give this one a different vibe. And then just starting a couple inches from the bottom, I work my way up to the top with another 1 inch like tentacles, kind of alternating those around, making sure my line is nice and thick. So you're going to be able to see that coloring on the tentacles. And I actually like that color a little bit better than the first one that I used. Really shows up well at night. And then I just go in, and every half an inch, I guess, I do the light blue to do the tentacles on this one. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just adding some color to add some fun to the jellyfish tentacles. And out of the two DIYs I did prefer this one better. The longer bottle, it did make longer tentacles, really gave you that jellyfish effect. So again, all you have to do is poke a hole right about here and cut off the top of your water bottle. And then I'm going to poke holes in the top of this one, which is the bottom of the bottle, like I did before. This worked really well. The Cricut weeders are pretty sharp. You could use probably about anything you have that's going to have a sharp, pointy surface on there. But getting it hot definitely works well. I know a lot of people do this with their hot glue gun, but my hot glue gun tip does not seem to get that hot. And then I'm just going to feed the twine in to make a hanger for this one. I'm going to display both of these together. They're so cute. I think I might make some more just because they're so whimsical and fun. And you know, the solar light will be protected inside the bottle, so I think it'll last a long time. So just like before, I'm going to cut like 1/2 inch strips. So I'm just cutting about halfway between my blue lines all the way up, leaving a couple of inches there in the top for the solar light. And you're just going to want any of the round solar lights. I found that the regular size like this solar light from the Dollar Tree fit in this 1 liter bottle a little bit better than it did on the smaller one, because it's kind of got a flatter bottom and you can kind of push it all the way up. It's nice and wide. So just like before, I pop it in there, and then I'm just going to kind of shrink wrap it in there. Kind of get the tentacles out of the way, but just trying to shrink wrap it, make it hold it strong. And the recycled plastic is really easy to melt. I was surprised at how well this worked. I'm thinking you could probably do the same thing with a blow dryer. I'm not sure if a blow dryer is quite as warm, but it was really easy to do with a heat gun, and they're so inexpensive. I got mine on Amazon. I think I have the one I use linked below in my Amazon shop. I really love this one. I've went through quite a few of these, and this is definitely my favorite one. So again, I just popped a bottle in the middle just to kind of keep a little bit of semblance of my tentacles going every which direction. And then I just start running the heat up and down them until they start melting into all kinds of curly, crazy tentacle patterns. And they're all a little bit different, the way that they go and the way that they melt. It's really kind of fun, kind of unpredictable, and probably every single one of these you make would be a little bit unique. And it's a great way to recycle a bottle, and you're only using that $1.25 solar light, so super inexpensive to make. You can make as many of these as you want. I'm just trying to get mine curled exactly the way I like it. And then I like how I decorated the first one a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here. We're going to do like maybe a different like little polka dot pattern around, and I can do some polka dots here on the top as well. And then maybe some squiggly lines. Maybe I'll go up and down this time. But again, just adding those same blue colors that I added everywhere else. And a jellyfish can have any kind of a pattern on there. They're really quite beautiful. And they do glow up, you know, a lot of the bioluminescent ones. And that's how it turned out. So this is a larger version of the jellyfish, a solar light. The tentacles are much longer. I wonder what it would look like if you could do, I don't know, a 2-liter bottle would probably be too big, but it's an option. Maybe even if you had a larger solar light, that would be good. But this is how the tentacles look lit up in their fun curvy pattern down there. And you can see how well the top of it like did a shrink wrap in the plastic water bottle. And the hanger works great. I made them nice and long so I can hang them from this tree outside my house. And this is what the two of them look like together. Aren't they so cute? I really love them. They really kind of look like sculpted glass, like blown glass. And they don't look like water bottles at all.